Hey everyone, welcome back to the Dilettante's Dollhouse. My name is Michelle, and as you can see, not much new has been going on in the Dollhouse. I have been working on other projects for my business, so I haven't really had a chance to play around in the Dollhouse much. I have decided I'm going to rework my door, which I designed, and I tried out some paint colors on it, and I like the door. I'm very happy with it, but I think I'm going to use these old hinges from the previous door that was in here. And as you can see, not quite, this piece of wood needs to be wider. So I think I'm going to do this door again. And then I was thinking, I know I was going back and forth on color, I might try to mix up a yellow for the door. So we'll see what happens. But for today, I wanted to at least get this window done. And I thought it might be fun to bring you along with me while I worked on it. So why don't we have some miniature fun, and maybe you can sit and relax and watch us work. And I'll have it be a little bit more chatty, so I won't just put it to music, and I can fill you guys in on what I've been up to. All right, so I have some recycled packaging here that I'm going to use to cut out my window frame. I don't know how far I'm going to get tonight. I'm having battles with a printer. I have been working on my online shop and getting products ready for the holidays, and so I have not spent much time in the dollhouse and in the miniatures. So I'm hoping to rectify that. I was waiting for, I had no plastic, I think I mentioned to you, for my dollhouse window. And that's kind of where I stopped. And then like I said, I've been working on designing things and all of that. So I hadn't really had an opportunity to do anything miniature. So I'm hoping to get the window done today, or at least, started. I don't know how much I'm going to get done. I'm here late in the evening, so I don't know how much I'm actually going to get done, but I missed all of you, and I wanted to come on and say hello. I didn't want you to think I'd left the world of miniatures or anything. I am here and trying to upload weekly. One of the there we go. So one of the things that I've been making is a craft kit, which is a lot of fun. And I'm going to be launching that hopefully this week. And I'll be able to packet those up and get them ready to go if I can get things to print. If not, I might have to just rethink what I'm including in this kit. And you know what? As I'm talking to you, I think that's what I'm going to do, because it's just driving me crazy. I could try to print it out on another printer. Printers have been hating me lately, and yeah, it's just been frustrating. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna cut this out of the middle. I thought this piece wasn't big enough, and it's because I measured it in metric, and then I was trying to cut it out with imperial. Oy, oy, oy. So how are you all doing? I hope everyone's doing well, and maybe you've been able to do more in the miniature world than I am. I haven't even been able to watch any of your channels, so I do apologize for that, and hope to catch up on some of my watching, maybe tonight. That would be nice. And yeah, so it's just been a bit of a whirlwind. We have low-key plans for the holiday. We're going to be spending it with friends, or at least part of it, friends that live nearby. So we don't have to go anywhere, no real major travel or anything like that. I'm bringing a dish, so that's all. And then what else are we doing? After that, I think we're going to do maybe some decorations, because my kids are chomping at the bit. And I'm one of those nothing till after Thanksgiving. I love Christmas, I do. And actually, I've managed to finish all my shopping. But I don't like to rush any of the holidays. I like to rush the seasons. So, there. I think that's somewhat square. So yeah, we're going to be waiting. And then I think that we'll probably be spending Thanksgiving weekend setting up decorations, like many, and hopefully the days before that, we're also going to be working on clearing the clutter because two of my kids' rooms really need a declutter. So I want to do that before the holidays come and all of that. So that is what I have been up to. There's really not much of a science to what I'm doing here right now. I just measured the inside of the window, and I'm going to cut a piece of, I guess you could call this acetate. It's from my Happy Planner. It's the packaging that comes with it. And I'm going to use that as my window. And then I'm going to use my popsicle sticks to make the frame. There we go. To go around this. And then I do like a crisscross in the middle. The coffee skewers. And then I'm just gonna, I think I'm gonna paint these before I put them on, because I remember that was kind of a nightmare to try and paint them after I already had them on the window. And it doesn't, the acrylic paint doesn't come off the window frame as nice as it does when I paint my windows at home. the wood, when you touch those up, you can kind of scrape it off, but the plastic, it doesn't like to do that. All right, that's gonna be too small. So you're gonna go like that. And then get a nicer looking one. And these are just regular, I keep calling them coffee skewers. These are coffee stirrers. I don't know what you would skew coffee with. I have been making lattes lately, and I am just loving them so, so much. A friend of mine showed me how she makes hers, because I always loved her coffee when we made it. And so I've been, or when we went over and she made it for us. And yeah, so. I need a new blade on this one. There we go. So that's gonna be my crisscross for the window. All right, I'm gonna go paint that white and I will be right back. Okay, so I painted 2 of those. So I painted the ones for the front of the window and the ones for the other side. I cut out 2 more. Did that off camera though. And then something like that. And I have my angle tool, but it was funny, it didn't like cutting popsicle sticks. I wonder if anybody else had a problem with that. Like they were too, I don't know, flat maybe? So I'm gonna try it this way, and if not, then I will, I'll get my tool out. Because it worked, it felt like it was a lot of fighting with the tool to get it to go. My printer is stuck in animation, so I think I'm going to try to print these out at home. And if I'm not able to, then they're going to get printed out, or they're not going to get printed out, and I'll work on them for something else, for another project. I'm just kind of fitting this together a little bit like a puzzle. I tend to figure things out best like this when I try to plan them out too much. It doesn't always work for me. Hold on to the piece I want to keep because they're you can hear them pinging around. Okay. So I'm thinking it's going to look something like this. I think you're supposed to go like that. Yeah. It's a bit like putting a puzzle together, isn't it? I'm not saying this is the right way to do windows. This is just how I'm doing windows. And actually that needs to get trimmed down a bit. Like that. Yeah. And as a newbie, we kind of figure things out as we go. But you know what? I think that that's part of the joy of the hobby. I mean, if you have no idea how to approach things then, but I think part of the fun of the hobby is, you know, doing just that, kind of figuring things out and finding your own approach to, you know, building a little world. At least that's kind of the fun for me. So I wonder if you have miniature wishes for your Christmas or holiday gift list. Is that it? Gift wish list. I didn't have too many. I feel like I got a lot of the products that I needed, like, or tools and things like that I already got. I had a birthday not that long ago. So there's not too many. There's lots of crafty stuff on my wish list. One of my big wishes is a new sewing machine, because I've never had a new one. I've always been given one. I had my mother's old sewing machine, and then this isn't quite lined up. And then, you know, when she would upgrade, she'd give them to me. So I wasn't much of a sewer for a long time. I would do little things here and there. But now I kind of want my own, and I'm making more things that I want to start selling. So I thought it would be fun to get a new one. Nothing, I mean, it's still an entry-level one. I'm not getting anything too fancy. Honestly, I find sometimes the more bells and whistles something has, it's more things to stand in the way for it actually working. Like my printer saying, you know, all these things, it's saying it's not doing this, it's not doing, well, it actually has all the things it needs. There, that looks kind of like that, and then I'll fill in with wax. I'm gonna, not wax, filler. I should probably label them. And then I'm gonna paint these as well. And I'm not doing the outside of the window yet. So those I'll do later when I'm finishing the outside of the dollhouse. So I'm just gonna go paint these, and then I think I'm actually gonna stop there for today. I might glue them onto the acetate and just double check that they fit in the window. But I just wanted to come on quickly and say hello to you all and have a little bit of a chat. Thank you so much for still being here and subscribing. I'm going to get back to weekly content, so I will do my best to keep that coming. And please do comment below and let me know what kind of miniature projects you've been working on, and I'll do my best to come by and say hello for those of you who have channels as well. But that's it for today, everyone. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.